As per news item in Hindustan Times dated 30th of August, construction work has started at International Airport Jewar, and as per the news, initially they will start manufacturing the ATC tower and the boundary wall and the office of the YIAPL. So at first the boundary wall of the airport, office of YIAPL, and a building of the air traffic control will be built. So that is how this will become one of the biggest airport in the world, and high-speed trains will be connected for the passengers to move after they arrive at this international airport. And IGI airport T3 will be connected by the metro and the expressway transit buses. So it will generate jobs for the youth as a ground staff at the airport staff, housekeeping for the aircraft cleaning, upkeep, and for the tourism industry. Tourists will be coming, staff will be staying. So lot of activities are already started, and you can see a lot of other things are also in the pipeline. And another news item is India is also set become the first of toy manufacturing hub. So this is also a good news for Noida. Noida will soon become a toy land with 134 big industrial houses. So, so toy manufacturing is also coming up, and already announced that one of the finest film cities will also be coming up, and maybe the earlier project of a night safari and other F1 track and other projects which were already in the pipeline but which were slowed down because of so many reasons will also be regaining their speeds. So that way this well planned city in the NCR, 30 kilometers from New Delhi, is Greater Noida, and from there it is another 25-30 kilometers the Jewar airport. So around 1 hour or so drive will be the Jewar airport from New Delhi, as is the situation in most of the international airports like the SFO, like the JFK. You go to JFK airport, and from there you have to drive around 1 hour to go to Manhattan, the main New York. So that is the situation. Airports have to be away from the main city so that roads leading to the airports should be only occupied by the people who meant for the airport as passengers or as staff. But unfortunately at Terminal 3, if you see, half Delhi is using the roads to go to Gurugram and from Gurugram back to Delhi. With the result, there is a traffic quest for the passengers who are heading for T3. So another thing about the IGI airport T3 is it is around 10 kilometers from Parliament, which is a national security risk any aircraft, any big aircraft like A380, if it is heading to land to Delhi, T3, and God forbid, if any terrorist activities take place and the aircraft is overpowered, by the time our security forces get alerted that the aircraft is diverted and going towards our parliament, endangering its safety, e- this, the aircraft can even simply glide and fall there, endangering all over hundreds of VIPs. So there is a risk. So no airport in the world is 10 kilometers nearer to the parliament of that country. So that is another hazard on the T3. So the time has come when majority of the bigger aircrafts should not be allowed to land at T3, and sooner they are diverted to go to alternate airfields, the better it will be for the security and safety of our nation. So this is another viewpoint. The concerned persons may look into it on merits and take up in their meetings how they are going to resolve this issue and take the necessary precautions so that our national security is not at risk because of the close proximity of a airport where the largest aircraft of the world are landing and taking off.